Ladies and gentlemen, there is literally no way I was gonna afford the budget to do the same thing I did in the last video. So we're already back on Showdown, but I can promise you guys, this is gonna be an incredible match. We are in the semifinals, Gusta versus King Succy, Sun versus Rain. I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's gonna be a real good match. It's gonna be a real good match. Let me turn this down for you guys real quick if you don't mind. Let's see here. Let's analyze the team before we get into this game. We got 2 Terra Grounds on Gusta's side, a Terra Water Signature, Terra Ghost, a Meow Stick to avoid Fake Out from Hitmonlee, a Terra Water, Quailfish do a lot of damage, and Terra Ghost, a Caledon is interesting. And on King Succy, I got Terra Flying, Torkoal, whoa, what is that for? Terra Fire, and probably Eruption, Choice Spec spamming, Explosion, Terra Ghost, what's this thing's name? Gudra, Terra Fighting, Lilligant, Terra Water, Hitmonlee, Terra Ground, Jump Off. And I know you guys are excited, so without further ado, let's just get this game started. Running into the semifinals. Best of 3 loser goes home. Fake Out in the Hitmonlee. Has the faster Fake Out. Misses Sleep Powder. You hate to see that. Job Lock gonna instantly KO. You hate to see that. That's why you don't. That's why Sleep Powder is unreliable. You know what I mean? Gonna switch that thing out to Gudra and Protect. Gonna play defensively on this turn. Gonna Rain Dance and Liquidation that slot. So honestly, not looking good. Gonna send on Hitmonlee again. Probably still gonna Throw Chop instead actually. And then Drake immediately Overcrow. Not even gonna KO it. Overcrow still set up, and we still probably still have an Alcala on the back. Tucker's going to come back in to reset the Sun. Terra Water gets clicked just in case they want to go for a Liquidation there, but they don't. They go for Throw Chop into Torkoal. As Rock Slide gets clicked, and probably going to end this Overcrow. But we still have Rain Dance. Meow Stick on the left side. Gonna switch the thing out just in case he needs to reset the Sun again. Gonna Terra Water. Go into that, but it's gonna do literally 1 damage. It's gonna literally do 1 damage. Honestly, I would have predicted that I was gonna switch there. Rain Dance again. High Jump Kick miss is gonna do half damage recoil because of that. Oh, you hate to see that. Switch in Torkoal again. So King Succy really playing defensive, but this time Goose is gonna read into that. The Citrus Berry gonna heal it all the way back up to half HP almost. A little under half HP. You're gonna make sure it lives that turn now. Gonna Thunder Wave into the Gudra. And Life Dew just to heal Torkoal all the way back up. So King Succy is really playing the long game here. Gonna switch out again. But honestly, if you read this, yeah. Like, you just start reading into like these switches. That's so obvious in my opinion. But I don't know. You just keep falling for it. I don't know. Rain Dance. Just gonna and like King Succy knows. So you're just gonna spend this time like gaining ground back. And like surely you know it's switching, right? I mean, it's a 50-50 which one switches, kind of, but. Yeah, just choose the Dark Pulse. Gonna actually land the high jump kick this time. And 1-hit KO that Ninja. And our Caledon's finally out. Gonna Rain Dance, Terra Ghost to avoid any high jump kicks. Electroshock goes right into Torkoal to not reset the Sun. Even if we want to switch out. Gonna miss the high jump kick because it did Terra Ghost and KO itself. So it's only gonna be Gudra on the field. And versus our Caledon, I don't know if it's possible. It's gonna take too much damage. And it's paralyzed. And as a steel type, it's gonna be over. Light Screen gets set up just in case, but with 1 more attack, that's gonna be it. And still paralyzed. It can't move, man. It can't move. But yeah, just gonna not reveal any more moves and click that body press to take game 1. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. But let's get right into game 2. This could be do or die for King Succy. Let's see how this is about to play out. So we're gonna lead Greninja and our Caledon this time. Possibly go for defense raises. Lilligant Torkoal off the bat. So Lilligant's gonna be the second one to move as Greninja gets all the stamina boost set up. That was a bad voice click. My apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. So all the stamina boost set together. I'm probably gonna click body press into the Torkoal slot just to get rid of it. Make sure the Sun isn't there. After you though, is that gonna kill? No, it's not gonna kill because this thing probably assault vest, and that is protein water. So they're actually gonna body press into the Lilligant, so it can't spam after you. And Typhlosion's gonna come in and reveal the loaded dice and also that's that we predicted. Pelipper's gonna come in and reset the range so it can't spam Eruption. Heat Wave gets clicked instead actually. Not gonna do a whole lot of damage to both of these slots. And Earth Power actually missing the Pelipper is looking really bad for King Succy. He needs to do something if he wants to pull himself back in this game. So Typhlosion's gonna protect itself from a Dark Pulse that Greninja clicks. And Terran's gonna get clicked on Gusta's side to get the speed control. Cinch is gonna heal Greninja up just a little bit. And Torkoal's gonna come back up to reset the Sun. But it's just gonna opt the Dark Pulse and do good damage down. And the Thunderbolt in this finish is not gonna do a whole lot, honestly, because it did just switch out. And Pelipper's gonna be on the left side now. Gonna life do that slot. Gonna be a really slow game from Gusta, I think. Yeah, actually gonna read. I don't know if read into it actually, because Greninja was already in water. But takes a lot of damage on Pelipper. And honestly, yeah, Gusta's taking a lot of damage here, so he needs to be careful. Gonna Ice Beam that slot. Gets a freeze! Gets a freeze. That's going to completely change the game. And yawns the Sinister. This is a really huge turn. Flo's is going to come right out and reveal that this thing is Oka Berry. What even is Oka Berry? We're just going to try to heal this thing off. I've got people joining VC. Just going to spam Ice Freeze into that. Honestly, build up its stamina. That's not the greatest idea, especially when this thing has Body Press. We're going to go ahead and just switch out into the Terraflying Torkoal and click Eruption right now. And the Oka Berry is going to help it survive the attack, but Caledon being dead weight, Frozen is going to have to switch in. But with such low HP on everything, Greninja needs to close this out. Going to click Wide Card to protect itself from the Heat Wave and possibly Eruption. Give Sisha another turn to wake up, but now that King Succy knows about it, probably just going to pick Shadow Ball this time instead of Heat Wave, unless you get the switch right here. Sisha is going to wake up in Rage Powder. Infernal Parade gets clicked. Unseen move before. And with Pelipper and only Greninja, Typhlosion's gonna protect, as Greninja's gonna go for another Dark Pulse. And Weather Ball, they double into the Typhlosion, but it's not enough. Guja just takes the KO. And it's just gonna be Greninja versus the world as Sun gets set back up one more time. Dark Pulse goes into that slot. The Search Berry gets activated, and Draco Meteor gets clicked, and it's gonna end Greninja's life. We're going to game 3, ladies and gentlemen. That was extremely well played from King Succy. Let's get into game 3. Remember, winner goes to finals. Let's see this last game. Meowstic and Overcrawl being trusted to win this last game versus Torkoal and Jump Bluff. This is a scary lead from King Succy because, you know, Sleep Powder, Rage. Oh, double protection. Wow, I don't know about that. So yeah, Torkoal literally just did nothing. I ran into pick up and yeah, just sacrificed itself. I don't know if that was a great play. But yeah, gonna double switch out. Well, I guess not double switch, but switch out the 2 leads. Gonna Draco Meteor the Overcrow, but it's not gonna do enough. This is looking really rough for King Succy again. Go ahead, miss a Thunder Wave and Poison Jab the Lilligant again. Just already losing 2 Mons. Yeah, you kill Overcrow, but you still have to deal with 3 other Mons. And you only have Torkoal and Gudra and no speed control, and your Gudra's minus like 1,000,000. This might be over. Rain Dance just gets clicked again. You can't switch it on anymore. Go ahead and get rid of this Torkoal. We'll do a lot of damage to it. Get rid of its Citrus Berry. Draco's gonna get clicked, but it's doing literally no damage. It's just gonna get a stamina raise. Eruption gets clicked, but it's Assault Vest and the Rain. It's looking over, ladies and gentlemen. It's looking over. After, yeah, and then it's just gonna forfeit. Technically, you shouldn't forfeit, but it's okay. It doesn't really matter. We're in finals at this point, and yeah. But yeah, after, yeah, you just lost both of your ground types to Overcrow, and after that, it was over. But that's gonna be it. It's gonna be Gusta versus BJ Salt in the finals. Again, I don't have the budget to do the cool thing that I did last video, but hey, stay tuned. We're about to end this series once and for all and crown a new Pokemon champion.